All right, what's going on, everybody? I'm Blitz5 and hope you guys are doing well. And as I record this video, today is April 7th, 2022, and we have some new leaks for some skins that are coming into the game, including a brand new progressive skin for the MK12, which is very interesting to see, and the next Prime loot drop. So I'm going to be going over all that stuff in this video. But before we get into all that, I just want to quickly remind you guys that the Monster Chicken Royale is going to be ending in less than 3.5 days. So if you haven't tried that out yet, you might want to. It's a fun game mode that PUBG implemented for April Fool's Day. And there's also some rewards that go along with that for completing it and beating it. And then also, because we're talking about the next progressive skin, I wanted to remind people that the Zodiac is still here and the K9 is available for still 53 days. And then the Extinction Crate has 22 days left. If you are still confused with this system, I created a video going over all this stuff, explaining it in an easier way, because I get a lot of questions about the hideout system, how it works and all this stuff. So that video goes over all that stuff in an easy way. But one thing that you should know is that PUBG follows a trajectory where they do a progressive skin, like the K9, then they do a non-progressive skin, and then a progressive skin. So right here we have the barrel was released non-progressive, then a progressive skin, and then a non-progressive skin. So the next skin coming into the game will be a progressive skin. So far, that's the pattern that PUBG has followed. So the next skin looks like it's going to be this MK12, which is very surprising to see because it's a brand new gun in the game. And usually they kind of go with the old school tried and true weapons when they're designing these progressive skins so far. At least it seems that way. They try to go for the most popular guns that are going to sell the most. So I thought we were going to see an AK or something like that next, which we could still. I mean, this could be an early leak, but all signs are pointing to that this is going to be the next thing. And I wonder if this happens to do with or has anything behind these weapons now appearing on all of the maps, because before a lot of the weapons that were implemented into the game would only be on like one map, like the G36C being on Vikendi, and it's not really great to have a progressive skin if it's only on one map. And now we're seeing the new Ace weapon is going to be on all the maps. So I wonder if that's kind of changing their implementation because they want to sell more of these progressive skins, which we know has been a very predatory system. It costs so much money to get these, which is so unfortunate because these skins are really, really cool. If you look at this one, it's got to be one of the most futuristic items in PUBG to date, at least cosmetically for sure. And we have the weapon here. I'm sure the base version is going to look a little bit boring, and then as you level it up, you'll see that the scope there has the skin attached to it. It's also going to light up here in this futuristic way. Who knows what other features it will have in terms of lighting up, and when you have it max leveled up. It looks like if you were to kill somebody, here's going to be the customized death box, which is a little bit more boring compared to the other ones. And then this is what I guess it will look like in the kill feed when you get a kill with it with your gamer tag here. So I think some of the extra stuff here looks sort of simple, but this gun looks absolutely sick. Very futuristic, and I would definitely love to get this one, but just one of those things at this point, I'm trying to get them all, but leveling them up is almost impossible, but nonetheless, it's still very cool looking at it. And then we have some other skins coming in here. This is one of the things that you can earn from playing the Monster Chicken Royale, is this helmet. And it looks like this might be Twitch Rivals coming in. I'm not sure. Oh no, this is the Bunny Express helmets and backpacks coming in. And then there's some kind of partnership with this thing called Rash. I'm not familiar with what this is, but this is the character here. And we're going to see more of that in these leak skins from Player IGN and the crew of people that do leaks and data mining and stuff. Here's some more generic outfits, and some of these are, one of these I think is a streamer skin or part of the Rash bunch. This sweatshirt, they translated some of the writing here, and it seems to say something about helping new players. So I'm not sure if this is part of the 22 to win initiative, helping 22 new players to win, or a separate thing that's going to be coming into the game. But PUBG is definitely working on helping new players and trying to incentivize players to do that. But so far, I don't think it's really worked. The incentives have not been that great. And then we have some more skins and emotes here. I want to point out that some of these might be included in the new progressive crate that's going to be unlocked or probably available to be purchased. So we have this crossbow, which matches some of the things we're going to see on the next page. Then we have these kind of simplistic but kind of futuristic DBS mutant skin shotgun. So I could definitely see these being in the same crate with the MK12, and then the MK12 also has this style in the SLR. Almost blanked on what gun that was for a second. And then I just want to show you guys the next page here so you could see. So we have this M16, which matches that crossbow. It says sweet on it, which is okay looking. This SLR skin. We have this Scar skin, rank 17 parachute, which looks great. I definitely like the style of this for sure. This is, I think, 10,000 Days, who's a streamer skin, but not 100% sure on this. This K9, which looks pretty cool. It says kill shot on the side. It would be awesome if this had some kind of like progressive style thing without having to pay the progressive style price. Pop Art K2, that gun definitely needs more skins. This mini, which is part of that style I was mentioning before, but I don't really like that one. And then we kind of have these boring purple skins here, and then more of the Rash set. This AK pan, and then this M4 looks pretty cool in my opinion, but there's just a lot of cool M4 weapon skins already. But going back to this page, so those will probably be, I'm guessing these crossbow retro style skins or tie-dye style skins, whatever you want to call them, will be part of a set, and the other ones will be in a crate. But I want to point out, look at these new emotes that are coming to the game. I'm not sure if people have already identified what this is and I missed it, but they seem to be holding like a phone or some kind of tablet or device, or maybe these will just pop up when you're doing the emote to add some color to the emote, like flashing lights. That's kind of to be determined. And then this says delivery on it. So I know PUBG for the first time added something that pops up in game. They have the Salt Bay emote and you pour the salt. That was the first time we've seen something like that. So they might be adding in more props or stuff that lights up or something like that into the game, which could kind of usher in a whole bunch of new items into the game, or new emotes that change the game, or props that kind of, I feel like you would see in Fortnite and stuff like that. So maybe PUBG's pushing into that even more, which will be really interesting to see in my opinion. And then PUBG adding in a lot more sprays here. I'm not going to go over all of them. I'll just point out a couple that I thought were pretty cool. This is Back to the Lobby and a Back to the Future style art, I guess you would just say. There's a loot box, which is pretty cool there. Get Good, which is kind of funny to see PUBG put that in there. Get Good. What are the other ones that I noticed that were pretty good? There's the Pam. Twitch Rivals is here, so I'm not sure if there's a new one coming or what. There was one more I think I wanted to mention, but I can't really remember. We have a camping one right here. I already went over all these before, but yeah, they're adding more sprays into the game. I'm not a huge fan of this. Something occasionally I'll throw down a spray, but if people like them, they like them. And what are you going to do? Something new that PUBG is putting into the game. And then last but not least here, we have the next Prime drop is available. The Prime loot drop. You have to have Amazon Prime to do this. And PUBG is kind of partnered up with them for the year. And each month they're releasing new content. It got kind of messed up because one of them got delayed because of an issue. So there's two that are happening very close together. I think the March one was just claimable, and now the April one is ready, or maybe this was the original March one. I forget. In any case, it's now available here, and it comes with a silver Gcoin box, 10 contraband coupons, 30 polymers, and then you can level up Survivor Pass with the 2 level up pass. So I'm actually going to claim this right now live. And there you go. So when I log into the game, I'll have this, and I'll have to kind of block all that stuff out so you can't see my email address. And yeah, again, if you have Amazon Prime, make sure you guys collect all of this loot. And if you watch any of the PUBG partners like myself, twitch.tv/Puts5 and friends, you can earn some of the free drops that have been available over the past couple months. And I think there's some drops that are happening right now. And on top of that, you can give someone on Twitch a free sub every single month. If you don't know about this, it's a great thing to do to help out any streamers out there. So if you want to check if you have an Amazon Prime sub available, I'll put all the links down in the comments below. You can support myself or anybody else on Twitch. As always, thank you all for watching. I'm Blitz5, and peace out.